Thank you for watching this video. Here's my question. My question is Christian Horner Spice and Red Bull bad for the sport of Formula One? Let me repeat myself. Is Christian Horner Spice and Red Bull bad for the sport of Formula One? Why would I ask that? Here's why. As the saying goes, that there is no such a thing as bad publicity. A follow-up to that is that the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. And once again, according to sources, Christian Horner Spice is accusing Mercedes of using an illegal component on their car. It's very unfortunate, and this is why I find that to be the case. As you know, I've been watching Formula One since 1997. Some have watched Formula One a lot longer than I have. But I've been so passionate about the sport because for what it stands. The brainiac people that actually make the car what they are. Now, I've seen many team managers and team leaders. I can name, may he rest in peace, Sir Frank Williams. Respected across the board. A leader, honest, absolutely undisputed, one of the best team leaders in the history of the sport. He'll be missed forever. And I can also remember guys like Eddie Jordan and Flavio Briatore. Opposite sides. I mean, I always say that Eddie Jordan and Flavio Briatore invented flashiness. They literally were flashy before flashy was fashionable. In particular, Flavio Briatore was a playboy. As a young man, I admired the guy. Why? Examples such as he was dating Heidi Klum, a supermodel. He was dating Naomi Campbell and many more supermodels. When he was 60 or 70 years old, he was dating supermodels that were 30 years younger, maybe more. What can I say? I was a fan. But these guys, I've never remembered them coming forward and accusing teams just to make news. It is my opinion now that Red Bull's philosophy with Christian Horner Spice is that there is no such thing as bad publicity. And that it is indeed true that the only thing worse than being talked about is not being talked about. So the saying goes, according to Mercedes uses side impact structure, fins, and mirrors mounted to reduce the size of the side pod, and therefore improving the airflow and the downforce of the car. Yes. And according to Christian Horner, these wings are illegal. Yet, they're saying that Christian Horner Spice himself, even though he's been founded to be the person who made such a claim, is now denying he did that. Clown show is what I call it. It's really unfortunate because what he's doing is once again creating doubt. And those who love the sport knows exactly what that impact may be. And it will be forever impactful for a very long time. Because if Mercedes becomes dominant in 2022, you're going to find the fans of Red Bull to say exactly the same. They're going to parrot Christian Spice Horner. Yes, they're using illegal parts. Yes, the side pods are illegal. Yes, the FIA is being biased. It's important to remember that Toto Wolff and every team smartly, while following the guidelines of the 2022 ruling, which is the most drastic since the 1980s, were following and were supervised by the FIA smartly. They were checking with the FIA to make sure they were following the guidelines. Even though there's a statement now that Ross Barone says that the side parts appears extreme. Nothing wrong with being extreme, but they appear extreme. This is the problem. The new rules 2022 state the following. If the majority of the teams agree just by accusation of one that something isn't right, that will be banned by mid-season. By the majority, it's called actually a supermajority. If 8 out of the 10 teams agree that something is not right or is not acceptable, that part will be banned by mid-season. I have no doubt there is no way that there will be 8 teams accusing Mercedes of having an illegal car. But just because Christian Horner Spice is following the strategy of saying, I'll say it, even though I'll deny it, this becomes an issue and it's bad for the fans. I love the sport of Formula One because it is almost like this. Here's a direction, starting point A, you finish at Z. Here's the guidelines. You all have the way, however way you get there, just get there illegally, and get there within the guidelines and the time frame given. And the engineers use that data, follow those guidelines, and come up with creative processes that result in them winning the championship. That's what I love most about the sport. Yes, I love speed. Said many times over, I love the sound of my V10. Thank you for watching this video. Please let me know what you think. May God bless you always. Thanks again.